Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about something that I don't know, it was just on my mind today. And I think that it's important to kind of talk about it and bring it up because I think a lot of us don't want to talk about it. But if you've been through any kind of traumatic experience, whether it was to yourself or to someone that you love, you may suffer from some PTSD. And I know in the case of my daughter, she went through a lot in 2020 and 2021. And I went through it along with her. And she got a lot of counseling and, well, as much as we could at the time because of stupid COVID. We did the best we could. I feel like we probably could have done more and been more aggressive with her therapy because it seems like it's just it took a long time. It just took a long time, longer than we anticipated, for her to be able to be okay with what happened. And then as far as my experience, I feel like, here we are about 4 years later, and I still have moments where I have some panic. And I wouldn't call them panic attacks per se, but I definitely feel panic and I feel anxiety more than anything. And it's legitimate because, my daughter, she can sleep through World War III. And she still struggles getting up to take her meds in the morning. And that is something that's always on the back of my mind. And, but I think we're at the point now where she's finally figured it out. And so that's gotten a lot better. And I feel like we have, we have reached a place where she is matured to the point where she's trying to take things and deal with them herself, which is part of adulthood, right? And so, so I think in that respect, things have improved. But I often wonder and ask myself, will there ever come a day when I don't think about it? Will there ever come a day when I go through an entire day and not think, oh, did she take her medicine and is she okay? And wanting so much to, this is going to sound weird, but to look at her and check her vitals and to see her urine, see how it looks, because those are signs of rejection. And we've already encountered times when she was letting it go because she's in denial and she doesn't want to have to go to the hospital and stay there overnight or however long it takes. And I understand that. A lot of adults are that way. A lot of adults are in a state of denial. They don't want to go see a doctor. I had a good friend, very dear friend, who waited a while to go see a doctor. Actually, I have more than one friend that has done this. They've waited a long time to go see a doctor to find out that they had conditions that if they would have seen the doctor right away, it could have been dealt with at that time instead of waiting and making perhaps a little bit harder to treat. And so, I know, my dad's like that with his diabetes, and my husband's like that with his blood pressure and arthritis, and I'm that way with a lot of things. So I'm in the same boat. We all are. So anyway, I understand, but I know that many of you have been where I am, where you were taking your children to a children's hospital or to specialists and all these things, and you wonder if there'll ever be a light at the end of the tunnel, right? Will there ever be a time when you don't worry about your children? And I know even with neurotypical children, parents are always going to worry about their children in certain respects. But it's intensified when you have a child with medical conditions. And it's intensified when you know that it's a life and death situation versus just a, life, a quality of life, when it's life and death, it's serious, and we as parents are, especially mamas, we feel that need to make sure that our children are safe. So anyway, if you feel that way, validate me. Comment below and tell me, your thoughts, and how do you deal with it, and how do you come to a place where you feel peace? With me, if I didn't have my religion, I would never have peace. If I didn't have faith, I would never have joy. So that's my way of dealing with some things. But there are some things that are just way beyond our control, and we just have to know that we just do the best that we can. So again, this is a time when I can use your feedback and some support from you. So if you have any words of wisdom to give me, share below. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.